I'm Robert Rogers, founder of Parkinson's Recovery now 2 decades ago. How can you increase your dopamine by, hold on to your seats, 250% for free? Well, I've got an interesting suggestion for you that does just that. First of all, I want to just make a statement about dopamine. Why is dopamine so great? Well, it's certainly something that everybody wants to boost. And people make many different choices about how to accomplish that. Some individuals with neurological challenges decide to take medicines that are designed to boost dopamine. Other people decide they want to take drugs, street drugs, drugs that aren't actually legal, and that boosts dopamine. Still, other people like to drink alcohol. Well, that certainly gives a quick boost to dopamine. My point is, everyone wants to boost their dopamine. Now, all the methods that I just previewed for you are methods that cost something, and for the most part, there are potential side effects, even death. So, how how can I boost our dopamine levels, get that incredible charge that we all are looking for, even with a hot cup of coffee? The answer I have is offered by Wim Hof. He's a Dutch explorer, adventurer, and almost, I'd like to say, inventor, who has proposed a way to do just that, to increase dopamine levels by 250%. What Wim suggests is, you may not like this suggestion, but if you want to get a boost, this is the way to do it. Take a cold shower. Get exposure to cold. Now, I've got a link here in my presentation to a brief, about an 8-minute interview with Wim. I attempted to recruit him to be a guest on my radio show about 8 years ago. Because he's in the Netherlands, we had difficulty with being able to connect him up to the platform, so it didn't happen. But I've known now for some time that Wim has an idea that I think is a winning suggestion. When I looked into the research supports and confirms what Wim is suggesting. Cold exposure enhances the immune system. Now, it doesn't get any better than that. I want to suggest then that if you're a person like myself that loves warm showers, I think most of us do, at a minimum, at the very end of your shower, turn that hot down to as cold as you can tolerate for 15 seconds, 20 seconds. Doesn't have to be a long time. And then every day, perhaps you could try to increase the length to which you're exposing yourself to cold. There's a fascinating interview that I watched with Wim, who wanted to prove that his methods, which really are simply put exposure to cold, which he does every single day of his life, enhances the immune system. So he goes to a hospital. He signs off all kind of releases to medical doctors to infect him with a horribly dangerous and infectious disease. So the doctors did that with obviously great hesitation. And you see in the video, when for the first minute or two has a little bit of a reaction, and then all of a sudden he's back to good. In other words, his immune system was so strong, it was able to fend off the assault of a very serious bacterial threat. Now, this is my long way of saying this is a simple way that all of us can strengthen and enhance our immune system and, better yet, get a quick dopamine boost. So think about it. Why is it that people, especially on the 1st of January, dip into the cold weather? Is that just a celebratory event? And my answer is, well, partly yes, but also partly people know that they want to start the year off with a bang. And what they've learned is that exposure to cold really does give you quite a charge in terms of energy, quite a charge in terms of boosting your immune system. And again, I want to stress, instead of medications, instead of drugs, whether legal or illegal, instead of drinking a lot of alcohol, instead of having 18 cups of coffee every day, you can actually boost your dopamine levels by as much as 250%. Give it a try. And by the way, I've got daily presentations of short videos on my new 25-cent Wisdom Patreon platform. There's a link below. Sign up. It's free. So please join me. I'm enjoying doing these brief videos that provide all sorts of suggestions for all of us to lead a strong, healthy, vibrant, active life.